Oh yes, and that damage must stay under half the value of the assessed value of the home. Otherwise, you'll have to tear down and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to rebuild. And as you can see here in this new Port Richey neighborhood, some people already had to make that difficult decision. Now, the county says letters were sent out weeks ago, but one man says he found his letter in a place he never expected. When you drive down the streets of this new Port Richey neighborhood, there's construction crews working inside dozens of homes. But for Scott Chapman, his effort to rebuild is at a standstill.
We've been slowly doing it because we didn't know whether we had to tear the house down or what kind of numbers they were coming up with. So we've been on hold for 2 months now.
He's been waiting for his substantial determination letter in the mail and says he was surprised it never came, but then found out the letter was posted online, but says there was never any notice. Even though his house was flooded, he doesn't believe the water line was high enough for the estimate he received.
We estimated the damages to be 60 grand and they're at 137. Yeah, that's just terrible.
Chapman says he was alarmed by the county's findings, unsure how officials crunch the numbers to determine the amount of damage to his home.
That's from the county, and they never came to my house. So I don't know how they're coming up with this number. I don't know. They never knocked on the door and said, hey, they drove by. That's it.
Chapman believes the letter was issued without a thorough inspection. He's frustrated with the county's process, and his patience is wearing thin.
I'd like them to do my permits and get the permits up and then reassess this number that they've come up with.
So we asked the county for answers. They said that they look at a homeowner's water line to make that determination, but if that water line has washed away, then they'll look at a neighbor's water line to make their determination. Ty?
And these folks are already going through so much, Lenny, and I understand some homeowners are really unhappy about the inspection process.
Yes, the county didn't really explain how they make the determination without actually entering the home, but they said if a homeowner is unhappy with the estimate, then they can go to the county and get another assessment. But of course, we'll be following up. We have more information about how you can challenge that determination on our website. Ty?
Lenny Supal for us in Newport Richey. Thank you, Lenny.